Hola, muy gentil. Here again, still here in beautiful Chiloé, playing catch up. Nice having a day off. In actual fact, we spin the camera around here and show you why we have a day off. It's to do laundry. Inevitable, that stuff gets kind of stinky on the road for quite a while. Do some laundry, catch up on some video, talk to you guys, knock my camera over, all good. So fantastic time at the glacier, awesome time. Bit of a vacation there in El Cafate, and after a vacation it's time to get on the bike and get going again. And a couple of days of hot, dry desert riding was in store for us to get back around the mountains. It turns out that the weather was against us and we couldn't make the 40 pass. So it was a bit of a shock being back out in the Argentine desert. I don't mind telling you, nearly 90 degrees meant peeling off layers and getting down to some Nox skin. Nox makes beautiful gear to ride in Texas-like conditions. It's like riding in a t-shirt while staying D3 crash protected at the same time, because we needed to be as comfortable as possible, because it was a monster 1,000-kilometer ride day for us that day. Hot conditions, long way to try and get back on track and on schedule for our trip. And for the record, 1,000k in a single day is a record for us. Of all the riding that John and I have done, this trip pretty much takes the biscuit. It was the longest single day's ride that we've ever done together. And back in the wind again. And time for some clean time again. And you've just about done by the time we got to the overnight stop that night. We made a couple of those on our way north, and that now ritual unload, unpack, reorganize and repack. It turns out that's the heartbeat of being on this type of a road trip. But on day 7, it was time to get off that tarmac and get back on some gravel, what we really came here for. After our third cross back between Argentina and Chile, more forms, more stamping, more fun. It was time for a full day's gravel from Chile Chico to Puerto Rio Tranquilo and the Marble Caves. Just an amazing ride along the side of Lago Carrera, Lago General Carrera, let's give it its proper name. It's actually the largest freshwater lake in Chile. Off-road, all the way. What a ride. Amazing vistas, dust, gravel, animals, traffic, epic switchbacks, tight twisties, a little downtime here and there. Nice. No risk, of course. Nothing lost if you make a mistake, right? Just a long way down and a long way back up again. But after a long day in the dirt, we made it to Puerto Rio Tranquilo and the Marble Caves. And we're lucky that we found a nice little hostelry on bookings.com, and it was right on the water, sheltered from the wind. It seemed to talk up that wind every single night, but a beautiful location we were at, nicely sheltered, crystal clear water. Just beautiful. And anyone that knows me knows that I've just got to get in a body of water like that. I just can't resist it. And with temperatures in the low single digits, sure, I got in, but pretty soon I got back out again. Breathtaking for sure, literally. It was good fun. But our kayak tour left from the pretty little beach of Baja Mansa, just around the headland from the town, and our tour guide Camilio geared us up with full splash sheets and proper ocean kayaks. And the weather called for a little light rain and some sun, so we got going nice and early, hopefully to beat the crowds. And I have to say, for the man with 2 crash damaged shoulders and a right shoulder that seems to pop out from time to time, John managed to pound it out like a pro, and we made our way out to the caves about 2k up the road. This whole region is blessed with some of the most amazing igneous rock anywhere in the world. Massive rock faces just calling out for the bold and the brave to come climb them. And the Marble Caves themselves are a unique formation that's been sculpted by the waters of the lake. The geology of the area is kind of dominated by the large deposits of calcium carbonate and marble that have been dumped there. And the marble is basically crystallized limestone from an ancient seabed some 200 million years ago. It then got heated and crushed, and over the last 30 million years, it got dragged up here by the creation of the Andes. The lake's awesome wind, high calcium content, and near continuous lapping of the waves have simply eroded away the marble, and it's created the caves that we can see today. And the colour of the rock catching the light from the water, the rain bouncing off the kayak, it was sort of mesmerising, to be honest. The one cave called the Cathedral was just strange, drifting through the near razor-sharp, weather-worn marble. It was just a little surreal, to be honest. But all good things have to come to an end, and I guess the big boats have to come. Marge and Martha, fitted with jackets up to their necks, sat like turkeys on the roost. They got to come, I guess. It turns out John and I are probably in plenty of those photographs. Probably made a lot of Instagram that day. But it was a great day off the bikes, just what we needed. Some time to unwind, time out of the saddle and in the kayak. Time to do a little washing, a little catching up before we go on the next exciting part of the road. From here on out, from Tranquillo up through Coyhaique and out to Chaitén, oh boy, the gravel's coming, and I'll tell you about it on the next post. So stay tuned, tune in, like, follow, all that good YouTube stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.